depressed, things are not going your way, having life stressors, changing the status, being from married to divorce, or a loss of a family. People tell you, get right back to work in 3 days. You get 3 days for bereavement. You haven't had a chance to grieve properly. So we're just taught to put Band-Aids on things and not deal with them. And that's what you see a lot of people having struggles with. And so they suffer in silence. And that's how you have some mental health issues at this point, like especially major depression. So you need to just be aware things in our life will affect our mental health, regardless if we acknowledge it or not.
It will affect that shift, boy.
Right, it will. You need to know when to get help. You can't do it by yourself at all time. And you can't express yourself anymore. You need to go and get help. And there's people out there who will help you. Yeah,
and it is. And it's nothing to be, like I said, we all experience it. We just experience on different levels.
Right.
Like me, I might be depressed one day, and then, the next day I might be just fine, because, I just, something may happen that day. So we all experience mental illness in different ways and in different levels. So there's always help out there, even if it's not a family member, there's always somebody out there to help you to make sure you're well.
Right.
Because you don't want to, because if you don't get the help that you need, no telling what you do to yourself or do to your family member, your kid. Because we don't see on the news a lot when parents drown their kids,
right, like
because
moms and stuff like that. Right? They go over the edge. They're overwhelmed.
Yeah, they're overwhelmed. Got too many kids. So we have to make sure that before it gets to that point, that we reach out to somebody. Because it is help out there. Like I said, the phone calls is always open. The phone number is 470-839-0701. This is ladies' night. So we want the ladies to call in, have a question. We have our registered nurses, Elaine, my girl. She's family now, y'all. She's family now. Come in once, your guest, but now she's family. So have Corella here. She's the youth director with SUT. So just call in. You have a question, anything you want to talk about and to get off your chest. And we talk about mental health. So we don't want you sitting there depression down and out and listen to the show. Call in. Let's talk about it. Because we queens, we gotta be there for one another. We can't do this on our own. We need each other. This might be a skill that one of y'all have that I don't have. A skill that I might have that y'all don't have. Right. So we gotta really stay connected with one another, because like I said, we are the foundation.
That's right.
We the foundation. Everybody come to us when they want something. We have to make sure that we're healthy and well, and we're getting the exercise that we need. Because I don't mind eating. Eating, I don't have no problem with. It's exercising.
Right.
Let's talk about that. Exercising. I exercised this morning, and the only reason why I exercised this morning because I was mad. And that's a therapy for me, to get it out of my chest. So I don't want to have to snatch one of them kids up and do something to them. No, but I wouldn't do that. No, let me think. Would I do that? I might will. Depends on what my mental status is. But yeah, let's talk about some exercises. What kind of exercises y'all ladies do in the morning times, or that just in your routine day?
Okay. Usually I'll do stuff in the evening time. I'm a kind of evening person. Okay. I have a hectic life, and I usually don't like to wake up too early, but I wake up early around 5 o'clock usually, and that's time to get the kids ready and get them off to school. But I always like to do exercise. So I'll do sometimes walking. I'll do like treadmill, stuff like that, just to get my body and cardio up. I also have this thing where I follow this lady on YouTube. She does a lazy girl workout. Her name is Christina Carlisle. I love her.
Look her up.
I love her. You can sit at your chair, and you can move your legs and your thighs while you're watching your show. So that helps maintain your physique.
Yep.
So I do enjoy her tremendously. So I'll tell you guys, please check out Lazy Girl Workout with Christina Carlisle on YouTube. She works miracles. You can do your arms. You can do like 10 minutes. It's not a lot, but you're still working your body and you're moving. So I'm a big supporter of her.
Okay, that's good.
Well, me myself, I was exercising and didn't know I was exercising because I like to dance.
Yes,
nice.
Yes.
Soul music, fast music, music. I like to dance. So that's basically whenever I get a chance, whether I'm at home by myself or somebody's there, I'm normally in my bedroom by myself, cleaning up, dancing. So that's an exercise.
And just the thing, exercise is not that hard.
It's not.
You know, you can be sitting, if you a person that sit at the desk, you could just be moving your arm up and down. You know, exercise is really not hard. It's just really just getting the muscles, waking it up.
Right, movement.
Getting them started and waking them up. You know, that muscle up, waking them up and getting them moving. And exercise is not that hard. Like this morning, I did walking and I jog. Mm-hmm. You know, I like to jog and I like to walk. And then I go to our park and I use the park as an exercise machine, you know. So I use the handlebars and I push up with my arms for my stomach, you know, and I do my push-ups with the little step thing. Mm-hmm. So we have to get creative of exercising because it's really not that hard.
Right. You don't have to have a gym membership. A lot of people think you have to pay like $20, $30 for a gym membership. It's just things you can do, like you said, like walking around, going to the park. I think the street is free, right? So you can just walk and do things like that. Even ride a bicycle. So
even if you have steps in your home,
go up and down the steps. Right. Or parking further away from where you normally park at work and walk. Just little things you can do and change, you know, your daily routine as far as implementing exercise in your life. So just small things.
Because you want them bones would get stiff.
Mm-hmm. Right. And as you age, we all know the body just starts deteriorating. Mm-hmm. It starts to break down. If you're an athlete like me, your knees start to pop. They're not as they used to be. So you kind of have to do things to maintain your overall health.
Because that plays a part of if you're eating right and you're exercising, then all that stuff going to be working together unless you know you're getting up early and you're sleeping good at night. The sex is great if you're married. You know, if you're not married, you know, the sex is great. So that plays
sexual health is good too.
Yeah, so that plays a big part in that as well.
Right.
So we need to get to the point where exercise is not hard because I park maybe like 10 to 15 minutes from my job and I walk.
Right.
So that's my 30-minute exercise right there. I got that in already. If I drive, just parking down the street from my job.
Right.
You know, so exercise is not that hard. You don't have to pay, like you said, you don't have to go out and get a membership to a gym if you don't have money. Exercise around your home. Right. You know, around your home, run around. If you got a house, just run around the house.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Your complex. Right. You know, we got to get creative and then stop being lazy and complaining.
Right.
You know, we got to get
excuses. Yes. For why you're not active.
Yes, and then why you can't go outside and play with your kids. You know, we got to. Sometimes we get grown and forget about the kid that's inside of us and get lazy and feel like you ain't got to work just because you got a 9 to 5 and you exercise that as well when you're working. Depends on what your job is. You can exercise then instead like you said if you're at a desk all day.
Right.
Just move your leg. Just moving your leg 5 times. That's an exercise. Getting up from the desk, walking around the office. Mm-hmm. So it's really not that hard to get some exercise in and make sure that your brain stays strong, your bones. You wonder why folks are 180 some years old still walking and running.
Right, they stay active.
They stay active and their diet, their eating habit changed as well. Because my godfather, he's like maybe like 85 years old.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and he still gets up and walk the dog in the morning and still walks and stuff. So there's no excuse of why we as young adults can get out and get some exercise in. And also, the kids, we got to make sure that we implement that in the kids as well because they get to the point where they're on the phones all the time and they're not getting the exercise that they need either. Right. But if they see their parents out exercising, get their in and bring the kids with you, make it a family thing, a family outing. Go to the park or go to the track and just play kickball with them. Make it a family outlet with exercise too, because these things are very important to our health.
Right,
our health.
That's correct.
It's very important. And we know we're talking about women's health. And we have to make sure that we implement that into our daily routine because, like I say, it's very important. It's very important that we make sure that we eat right and that we exercise. And, it's all right to, to spur it a little bit on some dessert, your favorite dessert or whatever, because it's not going to hurt. And I mean, it's not going to kill you, but like every day.
Right. Like 10 cupcakes a day. The mini cupcakes. Things like that. That's going out of control. So
you don't drink no water.
Like no water. You say I don't like water.
I wonder why you're tired.
Right. You hear a lot of stuff like that. Oh, I can't stand water. Things like that.
Oh man, I can't. Oh my goodness, I hear people say that you can't stand drinking water.
Right.
The most important thing for your body is water.
Right. It flushes. Your body's made up of water, so you need to replenish your body.
Is
with
that
water.
you lose water?
Sweating,
Using the restroom,
right.
You lose water. So we have to make sure that we put it back in.
Correct.
Because we lose it. So I don't understand before tell me they don't like drinking water, and I'm saying to myself,
no taste to it. So what can it?
And it's probably why, because you don't have no taste to it. But my body, I think my body cry for water. Mm-hmm. It cries for water because I'm so used to drinking it. Because I love drinking water. I love drinking it. So my body knows, well, it's time to drink. When I'm tired or I feel like, something going on, I know that, I must not drunk enough water. Because it tells me. Your body tells you. It communicates with you.
Your mouth is all dry. And the only thing...
Matter of fact, I need some water now.
Take a water break.
Yeah, let's take a water break. But yes, your body communicate with you. We just have to make sure that we are listening to it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because
it speaks to you. If you're
pain,
somewhere in your body, it's like, hey, something's going on with me. Go take me to the doctor to go check me out. So there's things that our body is always telling us is whether or not that you're in tune to it and you'll pay attention to actually go and see about it. So just remember your body speaks to you in many ways. Always remember that.
Yes, it does.
Always.
It does. I know my body does. When I don't have no water, it tells me. And I'm like, I must not. My body is so in tune with each other. My body tired. My mind be like, I need some water. Mm-hmm. So we got to realize our body communicates with us.
It does always.
If that mental good, your body gonna tell you. It gonna tell you. You need some water. Or you didn't eat something. You need a banana or something. Because I love bananas. Bananas give you potassium and they give you energy. Mm-hmm. I eat a banana every morning. I can eat bananas all the time, but it's not good for you. Too many bananas. You want to get too much potassium in it.
Right.
Yeah, like I said, we talking about exercising. It's a great tool. And it's not easy to do. It's not easy at all, But we also got to make sure that we exercise, that we're doing it correctly. Because we don't want to we don't want to break any bones or
have a cardiac event. Some people, let me tell you guys this. Some people have a New Year's resolution every year that I'm going to lose 1,000 pounds. I'm going to work out really hard. So they get on the treadmill. They do maybe an hour, pass out, have a cardiac event. So you see a lot of that. So you got to understand, if you have not been exercising 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, don't get on the treadmill and do an hour. You're setting yourself up for failure. So like I always say, start off slow. It's a progression. So you start off maybe 15 minutes, just walking slowly, meaning 1.2 miles per hour. Just go really slow. Just take it gently. See how your body responds to it. If your body is okay, the next day, you know what? Let me do 20 minutes. But make sure you're doing it the right way so you're not harming yourself. Or always stretch before you exercise. Yes. That's really important. I always stretch. It keeps everything in line and in tune with itself. So just basic things that you can do to make sure you are exercising but doing it safely. You're not harming yourself or you're not seeing you at the ER.
Exactly, because we got to make sure that we are oh man, I mean to laugh, but that's funny because you can have some people that just go all out, right? You ain't ready for that. You ain't ready to do the Peach Street Run race, or nobody's not ready for all that. So just take it one day at a time, because it's not about nobody else. It's about you,
right? Your
body and your mind. That person can run a Peach Street Run race and with nothing. You know what I'm saying? And you may have to walk.
Correct.
Because that ain't for you. That ain't for you. You stay in your lane.
Right.
Stay in your lane. And I had to learn that myself, because sometimes we'll get so in tune with, what another person doing, how much weight they're losing, or how fast they're running, that, we start
comparing ourselves.
Beating ourselves up. Think it's not enough.
Right. We're the same age. We should be able to do the same thing. That is not right. You cannot be like everybody else. Your body's different.
Exactly. We got to focus on self.
Right.
And that's a big point right there as well, is that we focus on self first. Focus on self, and I guarantee everything will be all right. You just focus on yourself.
And getting yourself together.
Exactly.
Right. Because you can't help anybody else if you're not together. Mentally, physically.